Don't panic. Don't panic. I got subtitles. I'm here for the small things, for the small step. And if I do it right at the end of my talk, you want to buy it immediately, implement it tomorrow, and change the user experience for your customer forever. So, but first thing first, let's buy a wedding dress, the best man wedding dress, a suit. What we're going to do, probably we go surf at Globus, for example, and we like the search. I give in Herrenanzug für Hochzeit, and I'm expecting some amazing offering, and get nothing. All right, okay, if Globus is not good enough, I'm going to switch. This is what clients are doing. I go to Jelmoli. I do the same thing, and this time, yes. Oh, your search hasn't delivered any results. Oh my gosh. Are we so bad? Let's try it with Picat said. Now I'm a bit, all right, Herrenanzug, okay. Seriously? Okay, maybe it's just because, sorry, we Swiss are sometimes a bit late. Let's go to Zalando, and now I want to do a test. And I don't give you a hint if I think it will be amazing or if I think it's as bad as the Swiss ones. Who thinks that Zalando, who does how much turnover? 2 billion? 5 billion. Who thinks that Zalando is amazing and gives me an awesome result? Please raise your hands. Okay. Who thinks that Zalando is going to fail? All right. Yes, Zalando is going to fail. Isn't it incredible? 5 billion and you're not able to give a suit. Oh my gosh. But that can't be that hard because Google can do it. You give in Hochzeitsanzug, Herrenanzug für Hochzeit, and they give you the results, and not just the results. No, they even give you advertising, for example, here of Jelmoli. Okay, Jelmoli knows how to pay Google, how to drive clients to their website. But if I go to Jelmoli, they're not able to give me my result. Isn't that crazy? That's really crazy. Small step. So, let's give it a try. What do you think about Amazon? You don't have to give the answer. If at Amazon, you start typing Herrenanzug für, they know how to do it. They know how to do it. Amazing. So it can't be that hard. And you can learn a lesson here. We think Google is the one. No one can defeat Google. There's no chance. But Google is so broad, and if you're in marketing, you know if someone is really broad in the niche, there's maybe a chance for it. And Amazon took its chance and has improved their own search engine so good that in the United States, Amazon is now dominating product search versus Google. So if you do your job right, you're able to beat Google. Okay, maybe it's just the retailers with clothing that can do that. But if you go to a Swiss bank, big one, and you might need to open a dollar account, you can use the search engine, open dollar account, and no results. My gosh. It's really annoying because I know they have current account. They do have that product. They do have it. And there you have it. It's franc, euro, US dollars, and other currencies. Okay, maybe give me some break. Beach vacation close by. And I show you this not because I want to see that they don't have a result. I have to be honest, they knew about the problem because I showed them. They changed it because that's the new result. The previous result was this. Beach vacation close by, Fiji, Chile, Sri Lanka. All right. Someone might say, okay, they're just not able to give the right information to the search engine. Please tag better. Just tag better, tag smarter. It's so easy. But I tell you, it's not. It's a dead end. If you try to do a keyword search to fulfill that problem, to solve that problem, it won't work because here they have tagged smart. Fiji, it's Badeferien Nähe. Chile, it's Nähe Badeferien. And it makes perfectly sense because it's Sandstrände und den türkisfarbenen Lagunen sind die Badeferien Traumziele. So I just did some German thing about how nice it is close by from the hotel. So that won't work. You have to take a different approach. And there is one, and you can use, and here we are, some AI to solve that problem. As long as you're looking for keywords rather than meaning, you just have no results. So you have to change the way you approach the problem. You have to try to understand the meaning. And that means open dollar account. So it's the intent to open an account. Very simple. This user wants to open an account. And what kind of account? He wants to open a dollar account. That's the entity. If some of you have some experience of chatbots, that's basically what a chatbot is doing. Try to understand what they do. But I don't going to sell you a chatbot. Nope. Nope, I don't. I'm going to sell you a search engine, a better search engine. So now think about what this brings to the customer experience. What is a user searching for if he's on a bank website? He might want to do something with an account. He might do something with the credit cards, loans, mortgage, investing. And if you think about, yes, there's something you want to do with accounts, you want to open it, maybe you want to close it, maybe you want to know the balance, maybe you want to have the statements. And if we're at that point, you see account opening, that's the intent of the user. And if you look at opening an account, you might want to open a checking account, you might want a saving account, a kids account, a business account, or a current account. And that's the entity. And as soon as you have that information, you can start to provide a real good search result. So all what you need to do, and I'm going to go through the steps you need to do to get such a better result, is you have to understand what is the user searching for. Then you have to understand how they ask the questions. And then you have to give the right answer. It's so simple. Baby steps, small steps. So what are users searching for? How can you figure this out? Of course, there's a lot of statistics you already have. For example, your log file of your web server. You can look at what have people searched for in the past. So if someone at UBS, Globus, Jelmoli, or one of the other sites are looking their search results up, they know there was one who was looking for a Herrenanzug for a Hochzeit. Badeferien in der Nähe. Or opening a dollar account. Or you can go and say, you know what? We have an advert. In advert, there's a keyword planner, and I just type in the website, ubs.com, and Google tells me what people are looking for. Isn't it amazing? Google is so confident that you're not able to beat them. They're telling you the results. So you just look at those stats and you understand, okay, this is what people are looking for. You go in all your adverts campaign, then you have the search terms. Just look at the search terms. And you know what people were looking for when they clicked your ad. Or you use your Google Search Console. May I ask? Yes, I do it. If you don't raise your hand, don't feel bad. Who is on a regular basis looking at Google Search Console? Okay. That's a lot. Usually it's almost like none. What is Google Search Console? If you have that statistics, Google tells you whenever they showed a website of yours, when someone was looking on Google, they not necessarily clicked on your website. But Google thought, yeah, it makes sense. This time I show this website. So if you go on Google Search Console, you understand how people are looking and also when they clicked. So it's an amazing tool to understand what people want from your website. So if you understand what they want, you have to understand the way of asking. And this is pretty a tough one. Because I remember when I was 12, 13, I bought my first computer, did some little computer games. I tried to do some basic coding and tried to do a text adventure, like you're in the middle of the night in a dark wood. There's jumping something in front of you. What do? Run or hit? So I was only able to do run or hit. That's basically it. But today, with AI, you're able to really understand what people are asking and the way they do, because people are pretty strange how they ask. It could be open dollar account. It could be open $sign account. It could be new current account. By the way, if someone is looking for a new current account at UBS, then it works, but only then. It could be create foreign currency account, or it could be just wrong spelling. So here, that's the AI part. Here you can use the technology that is already existing. We use a mix of IBM Watson Assistant, IBM Watson Natural Classifier to understand in what area the clients are looking for, and IBM Watson Natural Language Understanding to get a feeling of the sentiment. There are other tools available. We had some good experience with this. They give you the understanding of what the people want, and then you have to give the right answer. And if you only take one thing away from this day, and if you're not so in favor of AI, but I don't believe that's the case here, because they're killing jobs, then here is a new job we create with AI. Because when you understand what people are looking for, when you understand how they ask, you have to have someone who really does the work and types the answer and puts the people to the right place. So that's editorial work. So I believe we will see in the future editorial workers to really give our customers a great experience on the website or on a messenger or wherever. So, sum it up. What's in it for you? Besides being the hero if you solve that annoying search field on your website, and everyone talks in 10 years about you because you remember that guy came back from a conference and she had such an amazing idea. There is something else. Your customers will experience a superior customer experience. It's amazing if you go in on Jelmoli, PKZ, or Globus and you type in what you want and you got a good result. You will be better than your competitor because believe me, I have looked up a lot of websites and I haven't seen one that I would say they're good in Switzerland. And not just in Switzerland. I was looking on banks in England, I was looking on banks in the States, I was looking on everything besides Google and Amazon. It's mind-boggling. I haven't found one who really did a good search job. You will have lower payments to Google. So there's revenue in it. Not just more revenue, but also less expense. And for me, one of the most important things, I do now web since 2014, now 1994. Man, I'm old. Okay, for a long time. And it's the first time, if we implement this, and if users are using it, that user will tell us what they want, not what we think how a navigation should be and how a website should be for the customer. No, they are telling us what they are looking for. And if we do a good job, we will bring joy. Joy, like for this family, who were looking for a beach vacation close by because they knew they should not travel too long, because when they come back on a Saturday, they have to join the wedding of her best friend, and the kid is sometimes a bit annoying if she's tired, but she's not tired because it was just a short trip. So they had a wonderful evening, and at 2 in the morning, when almost everyone were going, she looked at him, and he had just such a nice wedding suit. So she fell in love again with him. Thank you very much. All right.